Hey everybody, welcome back. You're cooking on the rim. My name is Quish. We're gonna play some Rimworld today. Spooky time. Spooky rim. I don't know what you're talking about. Something spooky happen? Hey, 7 Blue 7, what's up? Yeah. We got some Rimworld coming up here. I got a colony already in progress. Let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and load that up. How's everybody's weekend? Did anybody get a long weekend this weekend thanks to the US holiday? Oh, you watched the vanilla colony? Yeah. I'm actually dreading the next game of the vanilla colony because I'm fairly certain everybody is going to die on the road. Everybody's going to die on the road. I'm very, very worried about that. Zach, oh, you got to sleep in? Oh man, that's nice. I love sleeping in. Oh, you're going camping? Heck yeah. The weather is a tad bit rainy and cold to go camping where I live right now, but it's a good time of the year for it. Anyway, yeah, it's this one. All right, let's take a look, see what's going on with the colony. We've got Zyme here doing plants and animals. Got Holy Bravo, looks like our rector, mostly on construction and intellectual. What's going on? What's going on? Got Cookie Mama, who was our man in black. Then we have Font Boy, who does not have clothes. That's okay. That's true. In northeast, we've been having some bad weather. That is roughly the area in which I live. Colonists need rescue. What's going on with Bully Bravo? All right, who's our doctor? Font Boy, you're a doctor. Go rescue Bully Bravo. Anomaly music. I just hear the Rimworld song. Is there something playing? Wait, whoa! What the? What the? What the hell? What the heck? Well, maybe I should try to fly away. This seems bad. Who's my intellectual? Cookie Mama. Cookie Mama's smart. Let's fly away. Let's just fly away. Guys. Well, we're short a component. Guys, what do we do? Oh no. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Let's get everybody. Oh, nope, not quite that far. We got this. No, Zyme, you have to be in the hallway. There you go. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. They're like they're like they can't even fit through the door. Okay, that one fit through the door finally. Just beating on the walls. Okay. So I was just getting ready to see if I could go to an earlier save, but it doesn't look like any of my saves are available. Like, this is my only save for this colony. This is horrible. Like, they're so fat they can't get into the building. They can't get into the thing. I didn't dismantle the pilot console. I would have just totally flown away if that was an option. Okay, Fredo. Yeah, we got this handled. It's totally fine. Titan Irby, he's totally fine. Plan B, he's just been taking a nap. He's got paralytic abasia. Just, you know, some sleep paralysis. There's definitely no sleep paralysis demons outside. It's like Tom's bean house. It's like the never-ending bucket of beans in here. Now they're just punching this poor guy. There's a medical emergency. What's wrong with him? Oh, he's gonna die in 2 hours. His sternum was cracked. Everything was smashed. Well, let's speed things up a little bit because this is taking too long. Oh yeah, that's right. Set things on fire. Yeah, that's how we kill all the monsters. We set the base on fire. How do you like fire, flesh beasts? Zyme has passed away. Surprisingly, they're not really going for the colonists. They just want to smash up the base. Our Cookie Mama has perished. There is a fire and a medical emergency. Jeez, how many of these things are there? There's 63 Gore Hulks. What the heck? I mean, some of this is on fire now. It's weird that the steel grab ship hulls are not flammable. Hey, Orc Slayers. Just resubscribed for 20 months. Well, welcome into what is a very confusing start to a colony. Titicus Urbanicus has passed away. Check wealth. It's down here. No, that's room stats. We want is this wealth? Like at the top, I guess our wealth was like just under 40,000. Let's take a look at the world map for a second. Seed is incorporated. That's not crazy. Like I didn't pick boat murdered or anything like that. All right, well, Plan B's still alive. Maybe he'll be able to handle it. Yeah, our colony wealth is going down pretty quickly. What the living hell? I mean, I was messing around with some mods and stuff, but I don't know what would cause this. I mean, we're starving. What's funny is they're just completely ignoring my guy. Like, they're just having fun punching all of my walls to death. The death pall has begun to resurrect corpses. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, typically raids scale on wealth, but I didn't have that much money. Oh, Font Boy is somehow all the way the hell over here. What the heck's this? Bioferrite. This is insane. Plan B is just trucking along though. This paralytic abasia. Man, imagine having like paralytic abasia. Imagine being completely paralyzed. Like you can't move and this is just going on around you. Like look at the terror in his eyes. Like all he can do is thrash back and forth. I think one of them might die to fire though. This one's burning to death. The death pall is clearing though. That's something. They've yet to destroy our grav core though. We need recreation variety. That's what's hurting us right now. We don't have a horseshoe spin. Oh, and we don't have a table to eat at? Oh man, we're toast. We're just toast. Like what if Plan B magically, spontaneously like got immunity to paralytic abasia and just ran away? Grimos, I have no idea what's going on, man. It's some sort of like eldritch infestation is what it looks like. You can't toast nutrient paste? I guess that's true. Yeah, we, oh, is it, dude, was it Grimos' fault? Dude, Grimos. How many times do we tell you, man? Hey, there's an Aurora. That's nice. That's a nice way to end your existence. Roof is collapsing. We have a strange signal. Some of them have died due to the roof collapsing, though, which is nice. Well, they have successfully eaten the entire ship, except the grav core. Some of them did die, though. Like, how did this one die? It got burnt to death. How about this one? Okay, this one actually died due to blood loss. This one got killed by a colonist. Okay, well, I'm sure Plan B's got it. I'm sure he'll be just fine. He'll be just fine. But unfortunately, I mean, this is a serious problem, guys. What was this planet again? The planet was incorporated. Like, this is a serious problem, guys. There is an eldritch infestation on this planet, and we got to tell somebody. Plan B. I thought you had it, man. We gotta tell somebody about what happened here. We're gonna have to call in some professionals. We're gonna have to call in some professionals to take care of this. Planet Nope. Oh man, did you see that movie? The Jordan Peele movie? Nope. I love that movie. That might be my second favorite one of his movies. Call Nano Tracing. Well, so we do have somebody we can call. I've got this special scenario called the Black Ark. The world is full of monsters. Our mission is to hunt them down and lock them away for the safety of all. So we're going to start with 3 colonists. They are going to be members of the Order Nox. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a grav ship. And then we are going to build a prison on an asteroid surrounding the planet. And what we're going to do is round up all of the monsters from this planet and bring them to the prison so they can't hurt anybody. Does that sound good, guys? Sound good? Cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Yeah, Cassandra is fine. Blood and Dust. Reload anytime. We have to get back to Incorporated was the seed. Yeah, nothing could go wrong. These are professionals. These are professionals. All right, so where we start is not going to be super important. We can't see space from here, can we? because we can't start on space. So we want to start someplace probably like with an okay temperature. Like temperate forest, large hills is probably fine. Year-round growing. Yeah, nothing too worrisome here. No caves or anything like that. We do have an ideology, which I will load up so we can take a look at. The Ordo Nox up here. So we are supremacists in that monsters are evil and we reign supreme, being non-monsters. We're also human primacy. So we're not going to allow anybody in the colony that isn't a baseline human. We're also shipborne because we're going to be living on an asteroid eventually. But our roles: Overseer is the leader. He wants a beret. Prime Interrogator. This is the guy who's going to be investigating the monsters. He's got a mask. We got workers called journeymen. They wear hoods. And then we have our hunters, which are the guys who go out and hunt the monsters. But yeah, preferred xenotypes, only human. So let's see if we can't find a decent crew. Yefim here is okay at intellectual, okay at crafts, okay at melee. He's got some weird tastes, but that's fine. He does brawler. Brawler goes well with the high melee. We've got Alcaro. Alcaro is a herbalist. He's greedy, which is not good on the ship, but he doesn't like drugs, which is also kind of a bummer, being as that he's a herbalist. You would think if that you're an herbalist, you would be fine with drugs. But otherwise, he has great skills. Can help out with construction. Really likes mining and plants. So those could be two things that he does. And also is a good doctor. So far, both of these guys aren't bad. We got a medieval doctor who only really likes punching and doctoring. Let's see, we got an art student who is a kind nudist who makes art. I feel like I went to school with this person. We got an entrepreneur who's tough is their only trait. That's not a bad one. Good at shooting, social, okay at intellectual. We need somebody who like can focus on mining, because if we're going to build on the asteroid, we absolutely need to have somebody who's a good miner. Capable of dumb labor. We have a vat-grown soldier. Always love a vat-grown soldier. 18 years old, iron-willed, fights like hell. Okay, plants, oddly enough. And a wreckage explorer. Slow learner, unfortunately. All right, let's do a little bit of randomizing. We'll randomize this art student. See if we can't find somebody who's good. I want somebody who has mining and crafting as primary skills, because we have the production specialist is one of our options. Those are the two skills that they can do. This person is ugly, depressive, doesn't like drugs. Oof. Okay, crafting and construction, kind of low in the construction, but a really high crafting skill. Too smart means that they will learn quickly. They're greedy though. We are not going to have impressive bedrooms. Another greedy person. Okay, here we go. Sarai Tang. Double passion construction, double passion crafting. Depressive kind of sucks, but too smart is going to be a global learning factor bonus. This person is going to go on constant mental breaks. You can work with shipborne greedy. How to keep them from being depressed? Probably lots and lots of drugs. Yeah, their global break threshold, or their mental break threshold is 12%. So they're going to break more often, and they're going to have a permanent mood debuff. I mean, that's an option. All right, let's take a look, see what we got here. We got somebody who can do construction and crafting and actually help with intellectual, which is important. I think if I'm gonna have somebody be a primary intellectual, I need to have like doctor and social. Okay, we got doctor here. So this person will be doing plants, can also help with mining and construction. But this person will be like, oh, this person's also greedy. Gosh, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and we're just gonna do it. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna scum it all the way back. Slow learner sucks. Medics, oh man. Kind, ascetic, slob, and capable of violence, but medical 16, intellectual of 12. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, greedy is going to be tough because there's no way we're going to be able to give him like a proper bedroom. What's an osteologist? Is that an athletic college professor? Can't do dumb labor. Got a bodyguard. A psychopath with double passions shooting in melee. Bob is a bartender. Oh, this guy rules. This guy rules. Look at all that plants and animals. Sanguine is a great trait. Okay, Zwani is on the list. Zwani is on the list. Dumb labor. God, tough and industrious. Too smart, but can't do dumb. I hate that, man. It's like, you can't take a colonist who won't do dumb labor because they'll never pick anything up. But these would be great stats. Nimble, tough, kind. Not great at anything, but a lot of little like passions and stuff. Construction, mining, plants, animals, medical, fighting, tough, kind, nimble. Yeah, this guy rules. Yeah, this guy is just good at everything. All right, let's find somebody who can legitimately be our primary researcher, because we really do need somebody with a high intellectual. This guy rules too. Holy shit. Plants, animals, mining, construction. All right, we'll re-roll this guy. Who are we eating today? It's funny you should mention that. Okay, this person is neurotic. Doesn't like drugs. Good at crafting, good at intellectual. Like, these two guys are just both generals. Like, we could take either one of these guys and be fine with it. I feel like I'm just doing a lot of like scumming here, but I don't want to like have a colony that just falls apart instantly. Capable of dumb labor. Pyromaniac. Starts with chem fuel and Molotov cocktails. There's no way this could go wrong. Great memory, cannibal, nudist, incapable of violent or social. Slow learner, dumb labor, all of that. Ugh. I mean, I know I could just do like prepare carefully and really make them the way I want them, but I'm just trying to get like colonists that can, you know, get by without like making turbo colonists. Okay, this guy's not bad. He's ascetic, so he won't mind living in shitty conditions. He is volatile, which means he'll break really quickly. He can do doctoring, intellectual. He actually has a high social, even though he doesn't have a passion in it. Good crafting. Make them all genies, but also want a mechanator. So I mean, I am doing a religion that specifically doesn't like non-baseliners. I mean, 7. It is possible to start with 4 instead of 3 because I'm building this as a custom scenario. All right, so let's say we go with these 3 here. So we got Lamp, who will do intellectual, doctoring, crafting. We got Sadie, who will focus on plants, can also work with animals, and then can also do construction and mining when they're not working on plants. And then this guy is like a generalist. Like, he just has great stats. Like, he's a great fighter. Nimble and tough as a combination together with a high melee is so good. Like, it's so hard to take this dude down. But we don't have like a dedicated like person who does mining. Maybe that's okay. Make it 4 then call them the 3 amigos. That's funny. All right, so we got our 3 colonists here. We are going to go prepare carefully, though, and we are going to make some changes to their clothes because they are going to get robes. And we're just changing the colors of all their clothes. Because they have a solemn duty. All right. And you know what? We're just gonna say that this guy got some lung replacements. Take out all the health problems. Yeah. So we got a couple of really solid generalists, and then one that's going to be mostly focusing on intellectual. Now, Anomaly is not initially started until we research the monolith, so we're going to have a little bit of time to build up. Oh man, we got stuck right up against the a mountain. And you can't like move it. You can't just like move it once it's landed. So we're starting with the advanced components and the plasteel to build a grav anchor, which we'll do pretty quickly. But there's some stuff spread out amongst the map that we've got to dig up, or carry in rather. So we got some gravlight panels. There should be a total of 500 gravlight panels. Yeah, there's some over here too. All right. And we'll bring in these as well. And is there any steel? It's not compacted. Yeah. All right. Let's do manual priorities. Lamp is the primary doctor. Everybody else is capable of it, though. And we'll have Lamp take care of kids. Do wardening. That. Rec schedule. And then we're gonna take vac suits off the anything apparel list because we don't want to damage our vac suits until we're ready to go to space, and then we'll switch over to Spacefarer. Let's save. We're gonna need to probably load out this zone here. Yeah, no, what we'll do here is we'll collect all of the vital stuff, like our starting resources, and then we'll just hop over to another map where we can land it where we want. One of the things about this, like if you start your scenario where you're starting via grab ship, you don't get a choice in where the grab ship land is. But we can just hike it over one map. Yeah, this isn't a terrible spot. Like, if we were gonna start here, like we got some fertile soil to grow in. We've got some steel real close. We've also got what looks like, yeah, silver ore. We need to make sure we get all of the grab light panels in, because it's going to be a while before we can add any grab light panels to the ship. All right, all the grab light panels are in. We'll let everybody sleep outside for a night, and then we'll take a short hop somewhere else. Lamp is washing his hands in the river. Crick, as we like to say here. All right, you guys ready to wake up? Cool. Oh no. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. We do need to dig our way out first. All right, well, let's make sure like everybody's on mining then. Yeah, Dubs is still on. We're gonna be pooping. We're gonna be pooping. Don't worry. Gotta make chem fuel somehow. All right, now we can go. All right, we're currently, where are we at in space? Yeah, we need to head like this way to hit asteroids. So what if we did something like this? Large hills, slate and sandstone. Increase plant life, year-round growing. That sounds fine. Oh, it's beyond maximum range. What am I thinking? Like here, small hills, mountainous. Do like large hills? Yeah, good enough. Okay. We're gonna move landing spot. Let's take a look. Let's see. We got good growing here. A lot of growing right here. We got steel here. Components here. We got multiple things of steel down here. Some right there as well. Like, we're not going to be staying here permanently, so I want to be able to get as many resources as I can before we have to move on. Like, right here seems fine. Something like that. Alright, we have a thruster breakdown. So we just need to repair our thrusters. Got it. Okay. So now that we are where we need to start, got our schedule set up, it's time that we find out who our brave colonists are going to be. Now, in order for us to do that, we need the Wheel of Names. Now, of course, we had some colonists in our last colony that ended up in the colony, but then didn't really get to play for very long. I've gone ahead and I have pulled up their names, and I'm going to re-add them to the list so they don't feel left out. We got Zyme. We've got Bully Bravo. We got Titanicus Urbanicus. Plan B82. Cookie Mama, of course. Font Boy IPM. And then a couple of people have decided that they want to also be... Oh, no, just Crossbones. So, Crossbone XM2. Gotcha. All right. So, for our first colonist, Marco Murillo. This guy's going to be a melee specialist, tough kind, lots of skills. Let's find out who they're going to be. Bully Bravo, welcome back. Welcome back. And then Sadie here, again, also a good generalist. Let's find out who Sadie's gonna be. Chocobo 9X. Then Lamp, our researcher. Let's find out who they're gonna be. Ah, yes. Ether, the Wizard of Booze. Oh, I put two eyes in Wizard for some reason. Ether, the Booze Wizard. Welcome to the colony. All right, let's send the wheel back to the void with the rest of the monstrosities. Let's do a quick save. And we are going to create a grow zone here because we're going to need to get plenty of food grown while we have the time for it. Now, this isn't like the Mechanator start where we have the the robot's constantly chasing us. So we're not going to get like chased off of this planet or anything. Okay. Yeah, this is a custom start. And we are going to go ahead and we're gonna start growing up, or start building up here. Ah, yes. They have high hopes for the new grav ship. What are we going to name it? Well, this is the Black Ark. And let's go ahead and put a latrine over here. This is fine. Little outhouse in over here. Actually, I'm going to probably extend this out just a hair. So this is going to be a long ship. We're going to build this ship in a long ways. So the grav core is going to be in the center of the ship. Actually, if you could focus on making a turret first. I mean, we may end up giving this ship genitals. Who knows? So I did test out this this scenario a little bit over the weekend to make sure it was going to work before I debuted it today. And in my testing, I had a production specialist at the very beginning. And with a really high construction skill plus the 50% bonus, I was able to like literally build the ship in a day. It was crazy. This person has a parka. Oh, we need to equip our guys with weapons. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything we need. I think we're going to be fine on the meals. All right, Bully Bravo is going to be our primary fighter, which means Chocobo, if you could drop and then probably go put pants back on. Where did you take your pants off? Yeah. And wear these pants. Bully Bravo, we're gonna let you wear the flak pants, the flak helmet. There should be a uranium mace. I'm assuming that means that Ether... Oh no, he already put the flak vest on. Cool. right, so Bully Bravo is set up. Actually, nobody is good at shooting. So we'll give you shotgun and you the pistol. The ship is gonna need guns. This is true. Blaps do not function with the looking peepers. Ah, a strange signal. Ether's on a food binge. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a fairly hard scenario that I've set up, so it's gonna take us a while to get started, but once we get going, like, it should be all right. But like, once we get going, it's gonna be like all of the gnarliest shit from Anomaly. Uprising just resubscribed for 40 months. Welcome back. Thanks for continuing to be super cool. Much appreciated. I have a mad swan. Oh no, Bully Bravo. Hit it with your mace. Yeah, handled. So something I was looking at the other day, that you should change their behavior when they're getting attacked to either ignore or attack so they don't run away. I think I'm going to start doing that. And like, apparently you can tell people to always keep stuff in their inventory. Yeah, you can always carry some medicine. Nice. All right. Looks like we've got crops in the ground. So we'll get Bully Bravo to help out with building the floor here. Like, we kind of have to let them live in poverty until we get the base foundation done. I mean, I guess I could build like a little shack for them to live in. This is drop zone alpha. How are we doing on fuel here? Flash storm doesn't seem too unnatural. Rename the ship to something ironic. We also need to make sure that we leave at least 80 gravlight panels so we can make a, the grav anchor. All right, grav ship hull. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put you up here. Oh, hey, things are on fire. This is not a good start. Well, looks like all of our crops are done. Like, please start raining. Please. And now we're gonna get a raid. Got a guy named Snake, the blaster. All right. All right, now we got some rain. I'll put some of the fire out. We need to have a dumping zone for corpses. Then we'll do another one up here for rotten animal corpses. You know, it's been a while since I've seen Escape to New York or Escape to LA. Those were good movies. Everybody's just going to be miserable sleeping outside in the rain. Apparently we have missed a spot here. All right. Now we will do bedrooms. We will do wooden beds. Yeah, wooden beds. That. Is that how I want to do that? I don't think so. Yeah, these are just gonna be like very, very Spartan bedrooms. Actually, we will do wooden doors for now. And we're gonna have to move some of this around. Like maybe we just won't have a door here eventually. But we're gonna have it here for now, just for all right, we are close to having some sort of shelter. These are going to be pretty cramped, but they are like starship bedrooms. Got to think of them like bunks on a submarine or something. All right, we are going to box in this guy, that. We'll probably have a dining hall in the center. Put a nutrient paste dispenser. There-ish. Then we can put dual refrigerators. Like that. Single here. Oh, that's not really giving us enough space, is it? Maybe we just have them on the back. Then we do here-ish. Yeah, that's not really giving us a lot of space either. That's fine. Put stools on either side. And then we can do food production on the back here. Put a research bench up here for now. And we need more doors. So we'll put one here and here. We're also going to need something to power the ship with. So for now, we'll put a wood fire generator just in the back corner. We'll hold this one open. There we go. Oh yeah, gotta have hollow core doors on a spaceship. Sorry, I got a notification here. I got to clear. Yeah. Now, if we really wanted to maximize the amount of food we could get into this thing, we could actually turn these into wall freezers, and those will also work. Ceiling fan in over here, and we'll put one in over here for now. Just keep the base temperature controlled. Put a wall lamp there. Very Halo 1. I never really played the Halo games, believe it or not. Put a couple of lights in here so it's not too difficult moving back and forth. Oh man, that's so cool. They just keep medicine on them. All right, so first research we need to do is probably biofuel refining. We're also going to need hydroponics, and then batteries and solar panels. Also thought about powering the base with tox generators. And then I can get, what's the thing that cleans up the tox generators? Okay, there's a cougar hunting Bully Bravo. I have a solution to that problem. Bully Bravo could beat the shit out of this cougar. Ether, maybe come help. Bully Bravo don't care about no kitty cats. Yeah, handled. Might have some slight kitty cat bites. Yeah, just make pollution someone else's problem. Well, okay, so what I was trying to get to is there is something that lets you like clean up the pollution and turn it into tox packs, which you can then just leave places. But I forget what that's called. Tox filtration. Here it is. Wait, no, it's not. Okay, well, maybe that's a mod that I was working with that I had forgotten about. All right. Oh no. Ether tried to romance Chocobo by complimenting her hands. She showed him what these hands do. Go. Pollution pumps. Pollution pumps, okay. Oh yeah, pollution pumps comes with electricity. Okay, so I could build tox generators and then just surround it with pollution pumps, and then that'll clean the pollution up, and then everything will be fine. We apparently also need to chop wood. In which case, let's take you off of primary construction. Wait. Forget who's who. Yeah, Chocobo should be working on plants and stuff. Let's get Chocobo getting this taken care of. Yeah, we got a pretty decent supply of rice on our first harvest, even though half of it burned down. Ether is starting to do some research. Right, just rush into the shitter. And now that we've mined that out, we could mine a pathway here. Yeah, so normally the way I like to do my spacecraft is just kind of work in a big saucer. Like just start one direction and kind of go work my way around. But this way I feel like I'm making more of like an actual spaceship. Okay, little mine vein over here. Ethers. Research looking like expert researcher. And like in the long run, I could build like a sun lamp like in the middle of the floor here. I cancel that, but like, and then could do like that, like that. That gives me 12 hydroponics bays. Or I could do wall sun lamps. Oh yeah, that would be perfect. Just put one right there. Yeah, something like that. And then I'll put probably like the biofuel refiner like down here. Probably also need a butcher table. Bravo, let's get you reloading the wood fire generator for now. Perfect. Inspired taming. Not too worried about taming animals right now. Some muffalo. Tame a muffalo. An alpaca. How easily would it be to change the single bedroom into a double? I mean, I would have to move everything over. Like, I could probably turn, like, this top one into a double. Like, just destroy this wall, put this door here, and then turn this into a double bed. Because, I mean, we do have a romantic interest over here. This person is selling ducks and horses. My wife would really enjoy this person. They got some meats. They got some chocolate. They got a whole crapload of chem fuel. Nutrimine components. They have a couple of advanced components. They have some green cloth. We could sell them our extra pair of pants. Let's do that. Whenever my wife is feeling sad, I will go on Instagram and find pictures of ducks and or horses. I will send them to her. Doesn't help, but she does like those pictures. That's right. So, I mean, you know, I could send them pictures of both Mad Ducks and Psyducks. She wouldn't be opposed to that. Marriage is on. Okay, well, I think that being the case, we'll go ahead and do it. We'll just put their bed, like, all the way up to the front of the ship, so if it gets into a head-on collision, like, they know what they did. Good ship ass ripper. Hey, what's up, Para? The good ship ass ripper may have gotten its ass thoroughly ripped. May have gotten thoroughly ripped. Of course, with this, because we got the space, we could put an end table in there. All right, there's biofuel refining. We'll do hydroponics next. There may have been an infestation of gore hulks, which is why we have called in the Ordo Nox to come in and proclaim some exterminatus on this place. All right, so we've got about 206 grav plates that we can go ahead and start putting in. That should be sufficient. Yeah, something like that. Oh, we have boredom. I am such an asshole. Let's play horseshoes in the giant burned down husk of the forest. What motivates Mad Ducks to create the field? Possibly the impending threat of madness. Group, the sister of Bully Bravo is coming by. Heck yeah. This person has some medicine that we'll buy. You always need some. You know, speaking of Geller Fields and 40K and all that, I recently finished reading the Siege of Terra books. There's actually one book left that's like short stories that's supposed to be like what happens after everything. But we were talking in the Legion the other day about the Horus Heresy, and in general, I get kind of ticked off at Games Workshop for like demystifying everything, like bringing back Primarchs and like, you know, like making everything that used to be mythology and turning it into, you know, core story. It's kind of like it's kind of grade school writing, you know, like it would be pretty awesome if the Emperor was alive and he used his mind bullets to smash chaos, like that kind of writing. But like, despite the fact that I hate it when Games Workshop does that, it doesn't feel like that's what they did with the Horus Heresy. Like, it feels to me like the Horus Heresy was kind of the... Got some Neanderthals here, some Ungabungas. It was kind of like their... like, we understand that 40K isn't really for the certain type of gamer that it was originally for. Like, it's for a different audience now, and we're sorry about that. So here is the Horus Heresy. Like, this is for like old school, like Rogue Trader 40K fans. All right, they're coming in now. Oh yeah, that's the wrong place to attack from. Look at all those dodges. All right. Bully Bravo, absolute fucking tank. Absolute legend. Oh no, I talked about Games Workshop. What have I done? But yeah, like I don't know, like it kind of like how like Rogue Trader, or not Rogue Trader, Rogue One came out, right? And Rogue One came out after the like Force Awakens kind of movies. And like when those movies came out, a lot of the old school Star Wars fans were all like, this is crap. Like, this isn't for us anymore. And then it felt like Rogue One was like, okay, well, we know that these movies aren't for you anymore. That's not why we made them. Let's make Rogue One feel like a movie that like old school Star Wars fans will enjoy. Back to Blood Bowl talk. Oh no. Have I screwed it up? Blood Bowl's an awesome game. They're coming out with a new edition though, and I'm really worried that they're going to Games Workshop it. They're gonna be like, hey, let's change a whole bunch of shit for the sake of changing a whole bunch of shit. Like, okay, so I had a terrifying thought. So one of the reasons that people don't buy Games Workshop kits is because Games Workshop kits rarely have enough models to field an entire team. And instead, you can buy a third-party kit that has all the pieces that you need, so you don't have to buy two kits. Like an example is like the Orc team, the box that you can buy from Games Workshop only comes with 2 Blitzers and 2 Biggins, but you can have 4 of each, right? Well, like I had this fear that, because they said that the new edition of Blood Bowl is going to tweak every single list in some way. And my thought was like, what if they tweaked every single list to where every single team, the box that you buy them from has everything that you need to play. So like they would be like you could only have 2 blitzers, two catchers, and a human team, or something silly. And it really, like, that's the kind of thing that sounds ridiculous. Like, why would you ruin the game that much? And then also like, oh, that sounds exactly like the kind of thing the Games Workshop would do. Sending me a link about third-party stuff. Uh-oh. We got shamblers. It'll be all right. We could capture them. But yeah, like, when I thought of that, like, I did hear about the leak of GW print files. I don't 100% believe it, because I don't think the Games Workshop makes their miniatures that way. Like, I feel like they might be, like, it might be that Games Workshop owns the files and they were used for something else, but they're not like that's not the way that I think Games Workshop makes their plastic kits. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Every time I start to give Games Workshop a break, they prove to me why they don't deserve it. Yeah, they're not, like, somebody would have had to have converted them to STL files for sure. But honestly, it's not like it's difficult to do a digital scan of an existing model and turn it into an STL. Like, that's not as difficult as it sounds. Oh wait, that's right, I'm not gonna do solar panels. I'm gonna do toxifier generators. We're gonna put fucking smokestacks on this thing like a big rig. Yeah, it would be expensive. It's not something that like just anybody can do, but I feel like somebody would do it. Like, somebody definitely would. Like, one of the many jobs that I had in my 20s is I worked as a dental lab technician, and the job was pretty mostly fabricating like gold crowns for you know, people like getting fake teeth. And as I was working there, like, this was 20 years ago when I did this job, they were starting to do digital scanning. Like, you'd put like the like replica that, or like, okay, so not to get too far into the weeds on how the process works, but like, if you're getting a gold crown made, a dentist will grind your tooth down to put the cap on top of. And what you would do is, like, you would then build, like, you would make a casting of the nub and you'd build over the top of it with wax. But as I was working there 20 years ago, like, dental labs were starting to move towards doing a digital scan of the model instead of making it out of wax and then 3D printing it out of ceramic. Like, this was 20 years ago. Like, that technology has existed for a very long time. It's just becoming way more available to people. No more questions. Parallax, break your hands. Okay. We have the back half of this thing built now. We need to dig up more steel. But just as a reminder, that our stream will be ending here in roughly about 10 minutes. But coming up next is Pandora Pirate Radio. So if you're looking for some more streams, stick around for them. And as just obviously you guys have you know, figured it out that I intentionally wanted to do this playthrough for Halloween. I'm going to continue to do this playthrough until it falls apart. And then I 100% saved a backup file of the last playthrough. So we can go back to that. That was just me yucking it up because I'm a trickster. Let's reinstall these guys on the flanks and build copies here and here. And move you down here. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Like, I wonder... pollution pumps. Yeah, they go pretty far. So if I built like one here, one here and one here. Ooh, a transport pod has crashed. Cave World tunneler named Yukatul is crashing nearby. He is from our enemy, the furries. Oh no, he's a furry. I mean, fantastic at animals. Is otherwise not that bad of a colonist, but we have rules. We have rules in this colony. Solar flare, I guess that's already passed by. Stace, a high stellarch of the Broken Empire, says that her friend has been wounded while traveling. Victim is Stace, a 41-year-old warrior. Says that there are 4 man-hunting rats. Well, the Broken Empire... Broken Empire definitely... How far away are they? They're not too far. We could just land there. Could just land there. Let's do this. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. And we have Bully Bravo focusing on plant cutting. toxifier generator. Now let's go ahead and do batteries. Like, fortunately, we've got plenty of time to go do that because we have a spaceship. Who was the relationship? Ether and Chocobo. Ether. Oh, the ideology forbids it, right? Yeah. So eventually, when they get married, they'll be able to sleep in the same bed. But we have company standards with fraternization. Yeah, Chocobo, you're in the colony. You know what? We actually have like a full like 3 stack of rice. So I think we are just going to ignore this rice down here and go see if we can't save this Stellark. We are going to save our waste, though. Let's haul this fecal sludge in, because we need that for chem fuel. There's some jade here. Let's haul that in as well. Jade is useful. We have a bulk goods trader. Talk to them real quick. They have pigs. They have an alpaca. They have no advanced components to buy. They have some regular components. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. They have a muffalo wool robe. An Eltex skull cap. They have a bioferrite ritual mask. A granite baby decoration. Good enough. All right. Let's go ahead and go save somebody. And unfortunately, we are going to kill all of these traders here. Whee! What if our power source is also used to power Battletech chem lasers? What if? What if indeed? Diggs. Station manager Diggs in the chat. What's up, dude? All right, where... Jesus, this is a weird map. Where is she at? Oh, she's out here in the middle. Got it. There's some steel right here. Let's move like here-ish. Enjoying the good vibes. All right, we will turn that bed to a medical bed. And we will, oh, there are man-eating squirrels, correct. Man-eating squirrels. Rats, excuse me, not squirrels. That situation has been handled. Let's offer her help. Stacy, what are you into? You're a baseliner. She's actually a pretty decent colonist. I mean, she's not spectacular at anything, but she's not bad at anything. She can't do doctoring, but she can work with plants, mining, she can fight. She would actually make a pretty decent hunter. We need to convert her, of course. All right, well, before we finish it up today, let's go ahead and lay down a growing zone up here for more rice. Let us start mining over here. Saved your life, please convert. You know, it's the least you could do, right? But yeah, this has been Killing on the Rim, the Halloween special. We'll pick up next week with some more Rimworld. We'll continue to build this this arc, which we will use to take monsters to our space prison. Oh, we do need to name them. We do need to name them. She is a colonist. We'll do that before we leave. Do that before. For that, we need the Wheel of Names. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Ooh, Master Mayhem. Master Mayhem 117. Welcome to the colony. Soon to be a shooting specialist. But yeah, thanks for joining us. I have been putting videos on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and apparently I have missed it. Chronicles of Swish. There it is. Putting it into chat now. If you want to watch my YouTube videos, that's where they live. I'll be back next week with some more Cooking on the Rim. Coming up next is Pandora Pirate Radio, so stick around for them. I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor. You guys have a great day.
Today, only on WBPL 76. 1.5 digs.
Not again.
Follow Tom Bombadil, Diggs, and their loving son on all of their wacky adventures. Whoa!
I think you were supposed to turn left back there, you nitwit.
Oh, can it, woman? I know where I'm going.
Join us tonight only on WBPL 76 after the stream.